Hey sis, it's the most wonderful time of the year. It's Christmas season. So, if you're not sure on what you can do that is low cost or free for your children this year, get your pen and paper ready and keep watching. In this week's episode, we're going to discuss holiday ideas that you can do at home for free or low cost. It's your girl Lex, and welcome back to another episode of Chatting with Lex, where I help single mothers conquer motherhood and life. Sis, if this is your first time watching, welcome to the family and welcome to my channel. Go ahead, click that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're always notified whenever I upload a brand new video. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And remember, share this video with a friend. Let's encourage as many single mothers as possible. There's so many fun things to do during the holiday season, but sometimes, when we think of cost, we think that we can't do anything fun. Well, I have a ton of free things and low cost things that we can do with our family and enjoy this holiday season. One of our family favorite traditions is building gingerbread houses. You can usually get these kits in your local supermarket anywhere between $5 to $15, if not a little less. And I've seen them in Walmart, Family Dollar, and my local supermarket. I started this tradition with my boys when my first child was about 2 years old, and it has become a household favorite. I've seen different variations. Last year we did Santa's sleigh because I wanted to do something a little different than just the gingerbread house itself. I've also seen the ugly sweater version, but we haven't tried it as yet. But those things are fun to do when you see the whole family engaging, decorating, and seeing who's putting what together. And it does test your building skills. So if you're looking for something to do that's low cost, building a gingerbread house and getting a ready-made kit is something that I suggest that you do. Ours is Christmas pajamas. As you can see, this year I decided to be Santa's helper and elf. Now, my mom was the first person to start these Christmas pajama traditions many years ago in our family. But how she did it was every year, everyone would get a pair of pajamas that they would wear from the night before Christmas. No particular theme, just a nice pair of warm Christmas pajamas, as we would call it. But I decided to touch it up a notch when I started to have children and do themes. So last year, my boys and I decided to be reindeers. That was our theme. And this year, I decided to be Santa's helper and elf. And they're going to be wearing red and black pajamas that my mother purchased for them this year. And that is going to be absolutely amazing when we do our Christmas photos this year. Now, another thing we add to it is taking pictures with our Christmas pajamas. Now, I would always want to do, the Santa photos that you see everyone do at the mall in the pajamas with Santa at Santa's North Pole. And it was completely expensive when I saw the price just for one photo. And I said, no, there has to be a different way to do this. So I took the kids, we did it in the house. We dressed up as reindeers. I had an app on my phone, which is something you can add to it, that gave me a Christmas background. And we had our Christmas photos. This year, I bought a backdrop, as you can see, for about $12.99 on Amazon, and I'll put the link in the description box below. And you can get one for like $10.99, $11.99, and you can create your own Christmas memories for low cost. The idea is building puzzles, playing board games or card games, or doing, games at home that doesn't involve any money at all. So one of the things we're going to do this year is building this Silent Night puzzle. It's not that many pieces. I bought this last year for a couple cents during CVS 90% off sale. It was maybe like 40 cents, and I held onto it for this year to try this out. And this is a cute little puzzle that we're going to do together. We're also considering doing some card games like Uno. Uno was a game that was my favorite growing up, and I'm going to teach my boys that game. Another favorite in my household is watching holiday movies and having a holiday movie night or movie nights. So you can pick a Friday or a Saturday out of each week, and you can have the holiday movies scheduled on the TV, pop some popcorn, sip some hot cocoa, wear some nice fuzzy socks, that have Christmas themes on it and bundle up in your blankets together and have a grand time. We started watching the movie Jingle Jangle last week. Absolutely amazing movie for the family. I highly suggest you watch that movie. Another thing that I remember growing up that we did, and I'm going to start that with my boys this year, is baking holiday cookies and holiday cakes. That was one of my favorite things to do with my family growing up. Being in the kitchen, trying different Christmas recipes, having our cookie cutouts, and decorating them in different colors. You can make ornaments out of construction paper and cut out snowflakes. You can put pieces of papers together and make a chain. I also plan to try out making our door into a gift. So I'm going to get some wrapping paper from the dollar store and some bows. Just cover the front door of one of the rooms inside the house and put some ribbon around it and make it like a holiday gift. I also am going to try out putting the wrapping paper over the archway of my home on the night before Christmas, so when the kids wake up and they run up, they burst through the wrapping paper like a gift surprise, and then they can open up their presents that will be under the tree. Holiday idea you can incorporate is donating gently used stuffed animals and toys to children that are in need. So maybe your local homeless shelter or women's shelter. Get your gently used toys that your children are no longer using, that are not damaged, and donate them as a gift. Of course, make sure you clean them before. Another tradition I've incorporated that is absolutely free is calling Santa's hotline. Yes, I've been doing this tradition since my oldest was about 4. It's a free conference call number, which I'll put on the screen and in the description box below. They can call Santa's hotline, get his voicemail, and they can leave a message. I've tried it this year with both of my children, and trust me, their facial expressions is absolutely amazing. The first time I did it with my oldest, Santa told him that he knows who's naughty or nice, and his face completely changed, that he refused to leave a voice message. Just seeing the expressions on their faces and recording it is absolutely hilarious. Another idea is reading holiday stories. Gather your children together, sit on the couch or on the floor, dim the lights, and read them some fun holiday stories. This is something that you can do to get their minds off of the tablets and all the other devices that may be in your home, and teach them the true meaning of Christmas. And remind them that it is the birth of Christ and not about the presents that they receive. It's your girl Lex, and this has been another episode of Chatting with Lex, where I help single mothers conquer motherhood and life. If you've enjoyed these holiday ideas, go ahead, write your comments in the comment section below. I look forward to hearing from each and every one of you, and I can't wait to hear what ideas you've incorporated with your family to create new family traditions. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you in the next episode. Talk to you soon.